Hey, BY, what's going on, girl? Hey to anyone coming in our live stream. I hope you guys are doing well here. We're on Taco Tuesday. Feel free to talk, chat, use your throat chakra. Recommend read the title in the description box here. Check out the community posts and videos here on the channel. I post weekly, bi-weekly oracle messages and zodiac reads. Also share others' contents besides my own. If there's any music or anything playing in the background, please let me know if it's too disturbing and I'll make some changes. There's nobody on donation list at this time, so if you donate, you're more likely to be the first person or at the start of the list. Let me know any other ideas you'd like to see for this channel as far as pick the cards, collective, spiritual knowledge, advice, etc., things of that nature. Um, I got our meditation music going. Hey, Maria. Hey, lovely. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for your donation. So I'll add you on the list. You actually can post now if you're ready here. I don't have no one ahead of you. If this music is too much for you here during your read, please let me know so I can pause it or turn it down or something. Because I think it is a bit loud at this time. So I'm going to just go on and automatically turn it down. So, and then if you need it off, please let me know. I might just go and take it out. Just let it fluff around. New job opportunities coming to me in the near future. Good question. I like how you word it and everything. Very specific. Um, Makes it very easy and convenient. I really do hope so for you here, huh? Real like to know, Spirit, is there any new job opportunities coming to them in the near future? Is there any new job opportunities coming to them in the near future? I'm getting no as far as the near future. I do feel like there's a need to have a little bit more of an open mind to more opportunities and have a little bit more awareness of other job opportunities, because that could be the case of why here. Apply a scientific approach to your business or financial matter. I do, however, feel like despite it probably not being a near future, maybe you have some saved up for a rainy day, or at least for a little while until further notice. Right now, it's really important to focus on manage a budget, or continue to focus and create and managing a budget here. Whether that's crack down on your spending habits, whether that's like, okay, I should only be spending 60 a week at the grocery store, like whatever it is, but being very disciplined here. I am getting the opportunity of like a little bit of, I don't know how you could describe it, like retail, like, because I'm getting a vision of like working at a grocery store here. I don't know if you ever worked at a grocery store before, or if that's an idea for you. I'm also getting like a recycling job, like where they just recycle things, or they can go out in nature and pick up things to recycle. So if these are any opportunities that you never thought of or came across, it could be one. But yeah, it's basically talking about being open-minded here. You also, if you're already working on something or a project, or trying to step into your own entrepreneurship, this is about putting yourself out there publicly here, stepping into the spotlight and getting seen, and not allowing your talent to go unnoticed here. Radio, magazine, television, etc. But yeah, it's more so like and I was kind of figuring that too when I read your question. It was more so like you going to them. Because I mean, 9 times out of 10, job opportunities aren't coming to you, right? You have to apply, you have to put them in the resume, you have to be the one, to call, try to figure out if you got a job, kind of thing. Not everybody is really putting themselves, not every job or company is really presenting themselves, and you have to go deep down searching and finding stuff here. And trust me, these days in society, it's a million ways that you can make finances. You'll be surprised. Like, well, I know you can do that. People are making money off TikTok these days, like, so definitely. Ooh, okay. Also, be open to receiving help. Doesn't make you weak to receive help. Doesn't take away from your own credit, work ethic, ideas, etc. I just heard 14 an hour. I don't know if that's like which something you would want or something you would need or something you might need to go higher for, higher than. So it could be any of these cases for you, definitely depending on like what your bills look like and everything like that. Like if you know for a fact that you need to at least be making 14 an hour plus more, definitely don't be afraid to reject those offers or whoever you sign up for that is less than that 14 an hour. Because trust me, there is, like I'm saying, there's a million job opportunities and resources out there. You just have to be open your mind, be able to reach out and receive the opportunities here, be willing to not be so not be so picky where to work, but again, be a little picky with as far as like what you make an hour, because you want to definitely be realistic about that. But as far as like the work, you might not necessarily want to be at a grocery store. I don't necessarily want to be at, but sometimes you have to do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do or love to do. Because me, right now, I don't really like to tell too much of my stuff, but I ain't rich, and I'm not exactly where I want to be financially here. Um, so I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to be going back out into the 9 to 5 life, because I do have, different businesses that I'm working on, but it's not like they're bringing me something like this, and it's not like I'm promised a certain amount each certain time. Opposed to a 9 to 5, you're promised a certain amount each certain time. You're probably making about 300 every 2 weeks or whatever you're making at the 9 to 5. So it's a little different. And also, this is another thing that I'm getting here. I'm not sure if you currently have a job or something going on, but if you do, I would say to speak up, open that throat chakra here, because you never know. If you haven't, you never know what positive changes could be made if you just ask for it here. Speak to the higher ups, like, okay, can you guys be a little bit more flexible with my schedule if that's what you need? Is it an opportunity for me to get a raise? I mean, if you're working hard, like, and I mean, why not? I feel it's something, but can I switch areas in the job? If I need to be moved away from a toxic environment of other coworkers, or I just want to rotate so that I can have more energy, currently working, I'm just looking for a better opportunity. Yes, I feel you. Yes, I do want to start a business and have uh permits. Yes. So let's see. I want to see something real quick. Of course, it's your life, free will. I wouldn't necessarily quit whatever job or what you have going on right now. If you're still looking for a better opportunity, I would probably utilize that better opportunity as a second income, second job, or at least make time for my own business while I'm at this current job kind of thing. Because I have the strength card and a page of pentacles out here, which basically talks about, courage, keep going, loyal, reliability here. So I feel like in some way this job is not all that, it's not really bad, but you just probably just looking for a little bit more kind of thing. It's not too bad. It's not too shabby kind of thing is what I'm getting. So right now I would be more so focused on keep saving for a rainy day, focusing on what you're probably spending that's unnecessary kind of thing. But definitely like paying yourself, which is basically like put more into your savings, but pay yourself, just a little bit of what you need and probably a tiny bit of what you want. But then, put all them other finances into the savings account. But yeah, if you are addicted to shopping online and getting dresses every other day, maybe you need to suppress that. You have a whole bunch of million products, but you only find one product that actually truly work for you, or you actually truly like. You need to get rid of all the other products and stop buying those products, kind of thing. Maybe this could be vice versa too. Like if you're the type to buy in bulk, maybe stop buying in bulk. Or if you're not the type to buy bulk, then buy bulk. So I feel like whatever your situation actually is, to do the opposite here. But yeah, definitely I'm here and think long term here. So I'm not sure how long you've been at this job here. If it's too bad, of course, it's probably more better to try to get out of that environment. But again, the energy I'm picking up on, I don't feel like it is too bad where you currently are. But you want to be able to have something long term or something you're able to work long term kind of thing. So I wouldn't be too quick to jump to something else here unless it's really like better. So you have to really weigh out the pros and cons. Not what you use. I see. I understand. But yeah, it's like if you can find something that is like making just as much as you were making previously that you would like, but also has the environment of this job, that'll be perfect. But it's like if you're just going in for the money and then you find an opportunity that is making all that money, but it's a bad environment, it's like it might not be long term, and then you probably would want to go back here, because the environment is better. So it's like I would rather have a good environment with a pay that I can still live off of, like I'm not stressing over bills or anything, and eventually I can keep growing in this current job and making raise and and if especially if you have a good connection with people in your job as well, not only it being a good environment and it's cool, you're not really stressing nothing, but you just wish the pay was up, but you got support and everything like that. Eventually things could start um, growing here. So I was saying, like, definitely weigh that out. It's good for a second job, very flexible. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I would either like keep this and do whatever I do, or keep this as a side, or keep this as a main, and then do something else, or work on your business, or just keep this and keep trying to grow in it instead of like quitting it or dating it and doing something totally different. But of course, it's your life here. But I don't really don't think you should rid this job here. And I definitely feel like even you're already saying, because I was getting at that it's very flexible and everything like that. So I wouldn't be surprised that if you want to ask them for a different type of flexibility that, I don't think they would deny you here. So say for example, you already got your days to where you only work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You could have the weekend, whatever. If you want to switch that around, I definitely feel like they will work with you here. I'm seeing a lot of convenience here. But yeah, other opportunities here again. Um, you could go for, again, I was seeing a grocery store, kind of like a recycling job kind of thing. Whatever it is you're working on yourself as far as entrepreneurship and your own business was like, the three main things I was kind of seeing outside of this here. So if I was to, or if you were to apply for some other stuff, um, or work on some other stuff, that would probably be the main things to go for. So let's see. Let me see something. Yeah, I wouldn't even say 2 months, probably a month and a little over that, you could find these type of places here. But as far as what you're really itching out for, I don't think necessarily would be like in near future, if that makes sense. But maybe this is a sign, maybe this is a sign that if you really want to do the entrepreneurship, maybe this is a sign to do that here. Don't have to be perfect. Just get started, even if it's small, slow steps. Me, I almost just woke up one day and, well, I ain't gonna say woke up one day because I did study the cards for like some months before I just got on live. But it's like when I'm really determined, I set my mind to something, and I really want something. I really have a goal. All fears, all doubts, all of that just goes out the window, and I just push and I just do what I do, kind of thing, and then I'll worry about those thoughts and all that stuff later, kind of thing. But yeah, definitely keep looking, keep searching. Again, I gave you some pointers or some ideas to probably what else would be beneficial besides where you currently are, as well as, keep pushing for your business here. If that's something if you want to say, forget the 9 to 5 life here, it could definitely work out for you here. It's not for everybody, but if it's for you, it's definitely for you here. It's some tarot readers that's pretty wealthy here, but then it's others that kind of fail and they find out it's not really all for them, even though they're good at the job, kind of thing. So you'll definitely find your way, and I don't feel like it would be too long before you do. So I hope they gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that, and we can move on to your second question. I got the perfect deck for that question. So let's see. I knew something was missing. Hold on. Whew, excuse me. Yes, but it's like, how can I put this? You have to get rid of the root problem or cause first, because it's like it works temporarily and you'll have to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, kind of thing. So for example, say if it's like those type of negative people are in the home, it's like separating yourself from those type of negative people in the home. Otherwise, it's gonna have to be a constant. Unless you're okay with the constant having to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it here. And also working on your crown chakra will help as well. Like very, very important. And I'm also getting, um, I don't know if you're chanting, but chanting could really be powerful in this practice for you. Is it out loud? Because I'm getting out loud. That's more of chanting, like really like talking it through here. But yeah, it's a lot of drainage of your energy here, which you have to replenish here. So let me read these two here too. We got the Justice, Ace of Swords, Three of Cups, Ten of Cups, King of Swords here. It's like you're in this King of Swords energy. But you're currently like in the process of releasing this King of Swords energy. Um, One of the descriptions of the King of Swords is like someone who doesn't compromise for their gain, which is good. I feel like that's a trait that you do have, but you also have a trait of where, um, even though you have this, you at the same time you're not like protecting yourself much here. You're not. putting your foot down, you're not utilizing your throat chakra, so crown and throat is here. Or you transmute a lot of negative energy, which is a good thing, but at the same time, if you do too much of it, you're like whacking yourself out kind of thing. So definitely don't take on too much for yourself spiritually and or in this physical realm here. Don't take too much on. But yeah, tears are similar to rips in the sense that is designed to deplete your energy. Tears are also meant to split your energy body into fractures for quicker draining, to include split personalities and lack of direction and focus. The crown chakra is the seventh chakra located above the head. It is the connection to outer dimensions and the gateway for ancestor or entity entrance. Symptoms: imbalance in logic versus emotion, overemphasis on either material or spiritual realm, mental illness, disconnection from guides, or distorted telepathy. I'm probably pause this real quick. Um, Always got to fix everything. I'll tell you this: the lower your energy, the easier spiritual warfare entities trying to come in. I'll tell you this: raising your vibration and being happy, they ain't gonna be able to get to you. So you can do the protection, but if you're still at a low and allowing the drainage, if you're depressed, if it's a lot of substance abuse, nothing wrong with a little drink here and there if you want to, but a lot of like those different things that just anything that pretty much lowers you, gets you at that energy of feeling drained, depressed, a lot of anxiety, um, too much isolation kind of thing. Oh, they gonna try to come for you. You know what I mean? They will try to come for you. Yeah, so those are just examples. It don't have to be a situation, but if it do resonates with your situation, I'm just telling you like what cases could be that, different ways that they could try to come in, get in, or stick around kind of thing. Um, Dirty environment, and no offense, but if it's so much all this different clutter and stuff like that, people or energies thrive. Just native people, yeah. So either way, whether it's a spiritual energy or a physical energy, like both negative, it's the same kind of thing here. It's just one that's probably a little bit more intense, but it also aligns because they could be the ones leading these energies as well, because they could have the energy, within them on them kind of thing. So it kind of intertwines at the same time. For me, which I feel like is a fact in my own personal opinion, as far as if it's a narcissistic individual, for example, those are the ones that really hold that demonic energy. For me, I feel like psychopath, sociopath is a little different. It's more so like a distorted mind frame or like a schizophrenic energy here. But as far as people with that possession, I feel like, yeah. And most people don't think it goes that deep as spirituality, but it does. Just think about it. We are spiritual beings here. We just didn't plop on earth. We came from somewhere. Ooh, we got F out of here. This is your mantra today. Say it in New Jersey accent to add emphasis. If bull it shows up, give it an F out of here and send it on its way. Then this should be probably a silent mantra at work, school, pretty much anywhere in public. Well, you probably have to do this pretty much everywhere if you're able to. But it's still highly FU energy effective when you keep it all to yourself. Don't be ungrateful. Seriously, if you're reading this card, you're privileged. You can read. Reading is super fantastic. Think about how many generations of people didn't get to read. We're not completely F. We know how to read. Let's talk about awareness. If you ask the universe for signs, believe what it shows you. Seriously, don't go ask a tarot deck about the lover you're pretty sure you should have leave and pull the leave their ass card and pretend like you don't see it or see what it's saying here. That is a recipe for some cosmic ass kicking. The universe is loving, but it created the tough love game. If you ask for direction and don't listen, she's gonna rain signs on you till you do. If you pull this card, asking if you should learn to twerk, you totally should. Okay, that doesn't really probably have much to do with your situation here, but you get the point of it here. And it's interesting how we have a lot of swords, how we mostly have swords out here. We got 3 swords and we have 2 cups. So I feel like that means something. I'm trying to figure out what it means. This could just simply mean cut off these people or these people around you here, because we got the 3 of cups and you see how many people are in the card. 3. The 10 of cups talks about family, or just it's more people in this card. The other cards you only see one person, or you just see like a hand with a sword here. So like I said, you have to cut off the roof. It's coming up again. You got to cut off the roof, the root of the issue or the problem. And then you can go from there. Might be easier said than done. Probably don't want to or feel bad or whatever reasons if you don't want to, but if you really want to get to a certain level, you're probably going to have to here. They say you can't heal in the same environment that broke you, or you can't heal in an environment that keep on breaking you, kind of thing. You probably can heal, somewhat, but it's limitations on it. If it keep constantly happening, especially if you're not protecting yourself while it keeps constantly happening. And you don't want to get to a point of a breakdown, insanity, whatever it is, because too much of your energy being depleted is going to probably take a very long time to replenish that energy, or a very long time to heal. The more you're in a certain situation or with a certain someone that's toxic, keep draining you, whatever, the longer it takes to get out and longer to heal, kind of thing. And depending on how long you was with them, probably take half the time to heal once you get out of the situation. So this is what any connection don't have to just be romantic. We have Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. So I do want to read that. Look at this. Don't listen to haters. Don't let your past hold you back. You're not the old you. Listen to your intuition. So not letting the past hold you back could be anything. Not letting the past ex hold you back. Not letting the past of what happened between you and someone else hold you back. Forgiveness, releasing, whatever. This could also be not feeling like you have to be the past you because you can't change because certain people said so, or you feel like it's uncomfortable, or you feel like you'll be fake funny, whatever case. Change is good. You're not the old you. Listen to your intuition. So don't let your past hold back. Could be any of those situations or more for you. Let's read Earth. Learn how to be human in the world, but not of it. Page 62. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world, but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personality tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for the personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend towards immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting with the heavens of their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, being in the world but not of it. Most star seeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth, and you're being called to focus more on your energies in the physical world. To learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life and earth have to offer you. Do you long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find the greater balance between the two? So yeah, like I said, the three main. I know I said two, but we got another one. The three main chakras, which is good to work on all of them. We know that, but the three main ones that's really, really, really gonna make the situation way better and really work for you here will be your crown, your throat, and your heart. Because you already have your bottom chakras going here, or maybe you don't, but again, these are the three main. Because if the heart chakra is closed, you might be closed off too. What's going to be actually right to be around you, right people, right energies, right attraction, right manifesting what you desire. Um, if it's closed, you might not be receiving help that you probably need in the situation. So the heart is going to be important. The crown chakra is going to be important to keep on probably being aware of the situation here, aware of their next step, being 2 steps ahead kind of thing. The throat chakra would be just sometimes you probably need to speak up kind of thing, say no, so that they won't be taking or draining whatever it is that they want you to say yes or have access to. So I'll just give you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you around some other time with updates if you'd like to share. You was told your crown and me personally, in my personal opinion, I don't know if other people been saying that or anything, but I feel like your chakras, they tend to open close depending kind of thing. For me with the heart chakra, and I am going to make a video soon about it, it's like you can close it off because you're trying to protect yourself from hurt or whatever it is you're trying to protect it. But at the same time, if you close it off, then again you got to worry about, okay, I might not be in a receiving energy. I'm closing myself out to the people who actually want to give me love and support and stuff. I'm probably gonna push those people away, or I'm not gonna be feeling emotions. I'm gonna be running around life like a chicken head or a robot, because a robot is ran with no emotion, right? So you got to think about that too. Like, which one would you rather have? Would you rather, like, okay, my heart is open, I could possibly get hurt sometime, but I could still have people around to support me when those times goes on, or do I want to close it off, be isolated, lonely, or whatever that comes with, and have the wrong type of people around me to take advantage? Yep. But yeah, don't mind me. I'm just real passionate about it because I was thinking about it the other day too. Literally, that's why it's ironic. There's a lot of people in this world that heart chakra is closed, very closed. But yes, thank you for coming in, lovely. Have you a good old Tuesday. Please, no. Hey Krishna, yes they are, and we don't have anyone on the list at this time. Feel free to chat, talk, use your throat chakra. Recommend to read the title in the description box here. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for all. It's highly appreciated. Thank you so much if you do. Check out the community post where I post very good content of my own, as well as others you may want to see. Weekly, bi-weekly oracle messages and zodiac reads. If the meditation music is too loud during your turn, please let me know to make some changes. Turn it down, pause or something here. Let me know any other video ideas you'd like to see for this channel as far as speaker cards, collective, spiritual knowledge, advice, etc. There's nobody to my knowledge at this time. There's on the donation list at this time. So if you'd like to donate, you'll be the first, or one of the first on the list here. It is about all to mention here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Krishna. So I'll ask you this a moment, and if you're ready to push your question, you may now. For one question, thank you. General love now until June. May is already ending. A few more days for May. Now until June. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing long lost cousin or friend. They could be at a long distance that wants to drive towards you or visit here. You do have options coming in towards you in love, so it's definitely more than one energy here. Again, earth sign and fire sign, Capricorn towards Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So they could be this sign, or they could have a lot of signs, a lot of this sign in their chart. I see you stepping away from pride and ego and a false sense of confidence as far as your own self love here. I feel like your sacral chakra is really open here, so you could be very passionate, which I feel like is really um, helping you get moving to like having like a love life or having what you want in love here. Because right now maybe it's like dry or it's just not what you want it to be. But I feel like if you keep on accessing your sacral chakra, it's gonna help you. Yes, hon. I was kind of like trying to tune in before I say them, but I can read them now to you if you like. Ace of Swords, Page of Wands, Four of Cups in reverse, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Strength, Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups, Two of Cups, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Ten of Wands, and then we have the Death card here. Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. These are just like little extras on the side just to figure out the who, because I'm doing a 9-card spread. What, why, how, when, who kind of thing. World, Seven of Pentacles, Magician, Seven of Wands, Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Eight of Cups, Hierophant, and the Chariot here. So those are just like extras on the side, but I'm mainly looking at the 9-card spread here. But yeah, that's sacral chakra, honey. Let me tell you. And this confidence is gonna really help because it's like soon as you stop walking with your head down and turn around, bam, this is when you're gonna get what you want. And when you have no regrets. Clarify this for me, Spirit. Try a different approach, change your outlook, opinions, point of view, perspective. Expressing your sexuality, shaming, feeling judged, double standard, casual sex. What did I just say about the sacral chakra and a very passionate energy with the Four of Cups, excuse me, and reverse. Expressing your sexuality. And that doesn't mean like you have to have sex kind of thing, like, in case you're wondering. This could mean anything. This could be true about, your sexuality. This could be being more creative, again, which is your sacral chakra here. This could be just stepping into your confidence and showing yourself off, allowing others to see you and your self-love, different ways that you could express. clarify this for me, Spirit? I feel like you might have to specifically move or at least travel here to probably meet a specific person that's kind of destined. But as far as other options, I don't think that's a necessity. Excuse me. I don't know why that was character coming out. I feel like once you start to see a lot of ladybugs, it's gonna be a sign that your true love is kind of coming in, thing, because that's kind of the meaning of it here. But until then, just keep working on your self love here so that you get closer and closer and closer. I see what's going on. Oh, gee. Seven of Swords in reverse, Sun card. Okay, that's interesting. I definitely see. Let me see something. This is definitely a person from the past here. Like, and I see why these energies, these options are kind of connected. I see now. Yeah, this past energy is really trying to, like, you know, come back towards you here. They might, yeah, they're up in their head here, and they got many different ideas that they want to come towards you here. They might try to connect with you through a mutual friend or just a friend that befriends you, and then you come to find out that, they are aware of this person here. Again, the sign Taurus is very significant. This could be your sign, their sign, someone's sign connected to the situation. Or Taurus moon, because again, the moon sign likes to predominantly come out more than the sun sign sometimes, and I don't know why that happens really. I guess we really are drawn by our moon sign, but that's another thing. That's besides the point. You could know this person's grandparents or parents, or these people are really close to them. Initials HYGJ could be significant. This person could also regret some past things that were said to you. So yeah, I definitely feel like this is the past person. Yep, past person. That's the main energy that would like to come out, or the main energy only option you have, or you're still connected to the past, and those could be any of the reasons why the past keeps coming out. For degrees, 1 week. But yeah, again, this could be fast, a little fast. It could be a little slow, depending on, you know, just how much you're in alignment and attracting it and being open to it and working on that self love. Because timing is fluid in tarot. That's one of the most tricky things to really pick up on. Some people don't even do timing because they know that time here is a little bit different than what's going on in the spiritual realm and stuff like that. So, but this could be anywhere from actually within the month of June and 8 months, depending here. It just really depends on if you, the person, both probably get out your heads and be more action oriented, or do more things that actually attract it. For example, not even this specific person, but just say, for example, you want new lovers or new opportunities in your life, but you stay in the house all day, all night. You're barely online, barely this and that. Not a lot of people are aware of you. So it's like, how could you develop a love life if you don't go out, you're not on social media, you're not, like, people aren't like knowing you and know you. That's why they kind of have dating sites, which I don't really advise to go on a dating site, but that's one of the reasons, because some people you're not aware of. Oh, I didn't know, because people aren't really out there. Lovers not just gonna fall from the sky. And I do know that some people do meet online, but not everybody meets online. Not every opportunity is coming through online, kind of thing. But yeah, definitely could be certain reasons why this past energy keeps coming up here. It could be spirit really wants you to be with this person. It could be that's your only option and you're not putting your eggs in other baskets, kind of thing. Nobody else has approached you, kind of thing, or is approaching, especially if you're isolated. It could be you got some karma to deal with this person. It could be many reasons why the past just keeps coming on through. It could mean that you probably do have other options, but this person is the one that's really itching out for you, because maybe there's still feelings involved and maybe the other options are new and they're not yet doing anything, so it could be so much means to why the past keeps coming up. Especially if you created a lot of soul ties with the past person. So yeah. And then another thing I would say is the questions are in close and back to back. Like, say if you ask every day, kind of thing, it's like you didn't give chance or room for things to grow or actually change in your life here. Well, that was that. Keep just again. I want to make this very important. Otherwise, it's probably gonna keep looking the same and probably keep on picking up on past person. Like if you absolutely do not want this past person here, some things has to change. You know, keep working on that self love. Put yourself out there some, more. Keep working on that sacral chakra. If you do want the past person, looks like they'll pretty much be coming. It might not be so fast, like the next day or something. But so I guess it really depends what you're wanting. So I hope I gave you clarity. Thank you so much, love. Yes, I closed out your read. When I say thank you so much, hope they gave you clarity. Hope you got something out of that. Come back with updates, all that good stuff. I'm gonna take a bathroom break and I'll be back in, guys. Enjoy the music and do what you do. All right, I'm back in, guys. Ladies, gentlemen. Oh, dang it. Energy around you and the past person connecting. Thank you so much for your donation, hon. Let's see. I'm gonna actually do an energy now and a little bit in near future. I'm gonna split it up. Okay, so it can't be all options here. It has to be either or. You want to know the current. So do you just want to do the current and then further out future, like outcome of the connection? That's a totally different question. You can do energy future. So you want to do near future and then further future instead of current energy. Oh, energy around the past person and I reconnecting. Oh, okay. Got you. My bad. I had to go over it. It probably threw me off because I'm so used to people asking for the current energy. You know the current, yeah. Spirit, what will be the future energy surrounding Krishna and their person here when they reconnect? When they reconnect here, please, Spirit, what will be the overall surrounding energy of Krishna and their person here, their past person here, when they reconnect here, please, Spirit? Clarify for us, please. Oh no, hon, it was just a total misunderstanding here. Ooh. I'll clarify this. You guys are going to be taking your time slow and dating here because I do see some truths I don't know if it's both of you truths or just one of you that might rub the other person a little bit the wrong way. So it's kind of still trying to make a decision on whether you actually want to fully commit here or fully commit once again here. And this is around reconciliation here. And let's clear up what this could be. Old back in the day, old fashioned, I think they call it like courting, but I feel like it's kind of a little bit of the same. Dating, courting. I mean, to me, in my own opinion, it's kind of the same thing to me. And I do feel like you guys will be on the same page as wanting to put as a priority and focus on your reputation here. Three of Cups, Knight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, the Strength card. Yeah, the lies could have been around like a third party situation as far as another lover here. This could be on you or your person's end. If you know for a fact it wasn't you, then it was your person. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to agree to focus on reputation to find something that's really solid for you guys, that can be long term, that can last for some time, some generation, you know, really building probably a legacy kind of thing. And I don't know if is this separate or together? Kind of feel like it's separate, but I do want to clarify. Yeah, separate here. Clarifying. That doesn't mean that in the future we're just on the part around when you guys are reconciling, probably a little after. As far as future. Yeah, might be a little psycho roller coaster here because it's like a back to going on to the norm for you guys' relationship, back to old ways, back to probably negative cycles here. So maybe you guys have a thing. Maybe your connection is already like this, to where it's like on and off, in and out kind of thing, or it's like for some time it's good and then it's bad for some time, then it goes good and then it's bad. You know, because that's what it's looking like here. It's like when you guys come into reconciliation, it's gonna be good dating, focusing on self reputation and stuff, and then you get down to the I'm still not sure about actual future here, insecurity, and a stagnant energy towards a new beginning. So, um, but again, you don't necessarily know if this is going to be an all-time thing here, because we didn't really specifically ask like what the outcome of the connection is, like totally in general in this lifetime, like what would this plan out to be. We didn't ask that question, so right now we can only base it off of, again, um, during reconciliation and then future a little after reconciliation here. But what I could ask is, mm, I feel like you both will have to work on appreciation, mainly you, if you want this specific connection to like work out or plan out a certain way, as far as probably like traditional, or at least just, you know, some genuine love kind of thing going on. So this, like I said, it's work. It's not gonna change no time soon, unless you start to change and then your person starts and y'all get on that bandwagon. But yeah, just sitting around waiting is not going to be do anything. And that goes for this person or anyone. Again, if it's a thing where you're isolated in the house all day, not barely online, not taking actions in your life, sitting around waiting for things to fall out the sky, whatever the case it is, yeah, you got to start changing your life so that these cards can read differently. Otherwise, it's gonna keep on repeating, and probably the same stuff keep coming up here. More appreciate. I think he. Oh, I think he. Wait. Oh, he thinks I don't appreciate more appreciation, man. I don't know if that's what he thinks, but that's what I'm seeing as far as what you should have in this connection. Let's see. Does he think it too? Yes. And I don't feel like they're going to tell you, because they could be like scared to hurt your feelings or scared of the backlash or the outcome. So they might not necessarily have expressed it. But yeah, definitely reflect. Maybe it is a case of you're not appreciated. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I only tell the truth of what I'm seeing and getting here. Um, but yeah, I would say look at the small things here. Appreciate the small. Well, we already did that. Appreciation here. But yeah, I mainly was just reading what the energy would be around the reconciliation, which is your one question that you paid for. So I'm not going to go too much into all areas. It's not an in-depth therapist kind of read for the connection. But yeah, we already got one, appreciation. So we'll start there. Again, don't have to be big old things in your face, big steps, all that for it to be appreciated. But the little things that people don't really notice here, appreciate. Like them getting something off your face. That could be something small that, you can appreciate them getting something off your face. Oh, you got a hair and about to go in your eye. You know, don't always have to be like, oh my God, he took me on 5 dates or 7 dates in this week. Every day he took me on a date, That could just be a little example. He tied your shoe for you. That could be a little, well, that could be big too. I don't know. It could be small, big. But yeah, start to look at other ways that he's doing well for you that you probably don't pay attention to or notice. Or because he didn't give you $1 million or whatever the case. But, look at the small as well as the big here. I hope that gave you clarity. Yeah, so we already kind of got that. That was like the advice and the energy. I actually haven't really been asking that in a while. People kind of been suggesting here and there, but I actually haven't been constantly up on asking that here. But yeah, like I said, we already pretty much got what we needed out of the situation. Start with the appreciation because that is actually the advice and what your energy should be towards them here. So I hope they gave you clarity here. But yeah, I feel like it's also important that we really do actually just focus on that before actually getting other things here because you'll probably not pay too much on that here, and then you got all this stuff to try to focus and worry about. So, but yeah, we already answered that. But yeah, that is something that I kind of pulled back from, not purposely, kind of just naturally. I kind of stopped asking what your energy should be, kind of because it naturally comes in, or it's not necessary for most people. Like if they already decide, like I don't want nothing to do with this person, I'm like, it's really not any point if you're strongly on your beliefs of leaving this person alone. It's no point of asking what your energy should be. So yeah, I naturally just kind of fell out of that. But being that I already kind of answered for you, that's why I was like, you kind of already answered that. So I just want to make sure that you know that I'm not just saying it just to say it or any bad intentions kind of thing. But yeah. You know his penis ain't none of your business. You know his penis ain't none of your business. Ooh. You asked for the overall what the energy would be like between you and your person. And I told you the energy would be a lot of dating and stuff like that going on between the two of you. A lot of harmony between the two of you here. And honesty here, deciding to take things slow. So that's what I answered, but I'm sorry if you took it a different way. And yeah, like I said, I only read the truth of what I get here. But if that's how you felt, you probably should have clarified during the reading. That would have been better. But if I'm not the reader for you, you can also go to another reader. But thank you. I didn't hear truth, nothing. That's fine. Take it, leave it. I don't care what you do. I just do my job, what I'm supposed to do, and what my ancestors guide me to do, and it's up to you. Like I said, I won't be the reader for everybody. It's either you take in what you take in, or you don't. You listen, you don't. You believe it, you don't. Whatever you get. I already know who you are. Your fake account that been here before, but I tried to tread lightly on you, and I can see what you're trying to do, baby, but it ain't gonna work. Get your bitch ass off my channel. Thank you so much for wasting your own time. Bye. Dumbass. And that's why you guys listen to your intuition